Hey guys, for the past couple of weeks I've been working really hard behind the scenes to make 4 one-page research guides to help you get the most out of your research. So this video is all about what they are, how they're going to be useful for you, and what to look forward to in the future of me making more resources to help you. Now, to help make more sense of this, we need to go backtrack a little bit to understand why did I start making content in the first place. So you see over here, it's the first YouTube video that I actually had on this channel, and it was about the side of a PhD you don't see. It's all the traumatic experiences I went through, all the obstacles. And I made a vow that when I finished my PhD, I wanted to help researchers avoid what I went through, but also share lessons and tips and tricks that I had along the way to help them get the most out of their PhD. And then, long behold, I created the Instagram page, Aamir PhD, and that's been quite successful so far. So I now thought to look, how can I go one step further now? How can I make even more or give even more value in a way that's easily accessible, it's quicker for you, so you don't have to scroll through all my YouTube videos, you don't have to scroll through all my Instagram page. If you've got content that you need, or if you've got information that you need, advice that you need on a certain part of research, I want it to be easy for you to find, which is why I made these 4 research guides known as the 4 principles of research. But you're probably wondering, what are they? I shall explain now. So what I thought to do is try to give as much value, but make it easy for you to digest, easy for you to obtain, easy for you to access. And when I crossed those two together, I thought to make a one-page guide that's dedicated to different parts of the research lifecycle. So I sat down a long while ago, I think at a coffee shop that I always find myself in, and I realized, okay, if you were to look at research, can you break it down into 4 parts? And you can. And what I thought to do is that you can break it down into preparing research, so that's all to do with kind of study design, planning your experiments, understanding the research area, stuff like that. And then number 2 is conducting research. That is actually whether you're in the lab, whether you're out in the field, whether you're working with participants and qualitative work, it's you essentially getting the data and analysing it and then organising it. So that's principle number 2. Then principle number 3 is writing research. So that might be just writing up your data, that might be writing up your yearly report, there might be then actually writing papers that you hopefully get published, and then obviously writing your thesis, which is the big document at the end. Then principle 4 is all about presenting research. So that is all about whether you're presenting to supervisors, to your colleagues, or you're presenting at a conference, or then the ultimate presentation, which is your viva at the end of your PhD. So it looked like there were 4 categories that you could essentially look at research. So what I decided to do is condense and handpick all of my tips and tricks from all the YouTube videos I've made, all the carousel posts and reels that I've made over the past year and a half and 2 years, and look at what is the most valuable that somebody could look at in one place, so it's easy to access. You can print it out on your wall, you can have it in a portrait version on your phone, landscape version on your laptop if you wanted to, and you can just literally drop back in and out when you needed to get some information or a reminder or try and trigger your mind to think about something. You can look at these guides. So as you can see now on the screen, there are 4 guides. Principle 1, 2, 3 and 4. And there's also a bundle where you can have all 4 guides together. And the whole idea of this is, as I've mentioned, with regards to ResearchTribe. If you don't know what ResearchTribe is, it's essentially just a platform, the name I've given to the other resources that I'm hoping to provide away from YouTube and Instagram. So I'm hoping to provide more guides, more kind of webinars and more videos, and even potential courses of me going through actually doing a PhD or writing a thesis or writing a paper or planning my experiments, and even kind of behind the scenes that if I was to do a PhD again, how would I go about it, and then showing you everything that I would do to make it easier for you if you're doing a PhD. Now yes, this is paid content. I've been making free content for a long time, and you might be wondering, oh, now he just wants to charge. The whole idea of making these guides is that it would help to fund me to make more free content. That's essentially the iterative cycle I learned from somebody who I look up to in the content sense, which is Ali Abdaal, who mentioned this content engine, this free content to pay content cycle, where a small majority of people who follow me might invest in the pay content I make to get more value, and then that funding helps me to drive and make more free content, whether it's YouTube videos or Instagram posts, and that cycle continues. So the only reason I've decided to put these together to provide more value at an affordable price, I feel, because it's kind of like a price of a cup of coffee, maybe even a dessert with it. And the whole notion is that I know I believe me, when I did my research, I had to make ends meet, I had to have different jobs, I had to use prize money, as I've mentioned many times, to pay for the bills the next month, which is why I'm not interested in, massive revenue income streams because of this. But what I am interested in, provide value and then help to sustain and support me and myself to make more free content. That's essentially, I'm being transparent and being honest here. Some people might not like it and understand. Some people might then value, okay, this is the reason why he's doing this, and that's fair enough. So I wanted to share with you what these guides are, how you can use them. You can actually just print them out, put them on your office wall in your bedroom or your work office at university or your institute. There's portrait versions as well, so you can have it on your phone if you want to have a quick glance whilst you're waiting for your centrifuge or waiting for analyses to finish rendering. So it's just a way for you to get all of my content on that particular part, whether it's writing, whether it's presenting, whether it's conducting or preparing, in an easy way, so you don't have to scroll through. And that's essentially the reason why. So comment down below if you are interested. I'll leave the link in the comment section. The link is over here. Just go to researchtribe.org and you'll be able to see the guides. If you do think they are useful, if you think they are a waste of time, let me know as well, because I'm just trying to provide more and more value, and then to help me provide more and more free content for the different platforms that I have. So that's me being honest, transparent, and me just sharing what's happening. If you do like this, guys, I would really appreciate your feedback and reviews. You can email me at Aamir@researchtribe.org, or you can find me on Instagram, Aamir as PhD, as I've said before. And if you want to tweet me, I've got Aamir.phd23 if you wanted to tweet me as well. However, I've rambled long enough. I genuinely hope you find these guys useful for those who do decide to purchase it. And if you've got any other ideas, if you want me to make other content, bigger content on a bigger scale, do let me know in the comment section below. But again, thank you for tuning in. And if you've stayed to this end, I didn't want to reveal anything, but I'm going to put a code on the screen right now, which is YouTube15. Use that code at checkout to get 15% off these guides. Because you've stayed for this long in the video and you've been supporting me on this channel, I wanted to give back to the viewers, those who've been actually watching my videos for some time. So if you stayed for this long, YouTube15, and you can get 50% off at checkout. Hope you found them useful, and I shall see you soon. Take care.